Now, Lucre Bomb and Deluxe be great. Ooh, there it is, Spaceport Alpha. Something about this next match is a little sketchy.
We have 6 aspiring artists, 3 on blue and 3 on red.
On the blue corner, it's gonna be Regigigas, Pidgey, and Tropius.
And on red team we have Shiftry, Huntail, and Relicanth.
And of course with this gimmick
kinda.
match... Yes. With this gimmick match here, it's sketchy, which means all of these Pokemon sets have been replaced with the Pokemon Smeargle. Otherwise, they have been unchanged. They still have the same abilities and moves. I have to say, I feel really bad for Regigigas here. It has slow start and 40 base power. However, it does have 2 stab moves in Crush Grip and Giga Impact, as well as Drain Punch. But
Yeah.
Drain Punch, I don't think that's going to be enough, though.
Smeargle has a pretty low attack stats in both. Its main good stat is speed.
Speed and the fact that it can learn just about every move in the game.
Yeah, unfortunately for Regigigas, besides it being slower than the Shiftry Smeargle already, it also has slow start, meaning it has half attack. That's going to be pretty bad to start off. It does have Drain Punch, but I'm not convinced that'll be enough to make up for the slow start. Because it'll be outsped and have half attack, and it doesn't have any special moves to use to offset the slow start.
It does have the best defense and special defense stat of any of the other Smeargles in this battle.
Maybe it can pull it off. I'm sure that they made Regigigas' defenses higher so that it could possibly survive until slow start finished. It's 5 turns.
We'll have to
But
see
even
how.
Unchained, a Smeargle isn't that impressive.
We'll see if it's able to pull it off here as we are winding down in the betting period, just under 40 seconds now.
It might be that red team will be able to set up with Nasty Plot to pretty impressive levels while being able to tank attacks due to slow start. And it does have Giga Drain too, so it can heal.
And 149 special attack there's nothing to sneeze at either. Are we looking at Shiftry? I'm sorry, I was looking at Tropius.
Yeah, it's amazing how different their stats can be depending on the EV and IV investments in the nature. Like, one of these, the Huntail one has 45 special attack, while the Tropius one has 149.
Quite a little bit different spread. I believe also natures are affecting those as well.
Yeah, when stats are very low, because EVs are and IVs are flat investments, they make a dramatic difference.
This match is...
yeah. Go on. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Sorry. We got this match getting started, and Regigigas just can't get it going. Looks like the blue corner is going to actually be switching first turn here. We're going to see their Pidgey Smeargle take to the battlefield.
Yeah, they're probably switching because they don't want to be set up on by the Shiftry Smeargle using Nasty Plot.
Nasty Plot does double the special attack of the Pokemon, so let's see what Shiftry does next.
Pidgey Smeargle uses Air Slash, but it is not Stab, so the low offensive power of it allows the Shiftry Smeargle to set up more with Nasty Plot.
Had that actually been a Pidgey and a Shiftry, that would have been super effective damage, doing probably well over half.
Blue team is probably banking on a flinch, but they do not get it yet.
Giga Drain does suck into Pidgey's HP, and that will restore some of Shiftry's health.
Yeah, that should do a good amount of damage with +4, meaning that Smeargle now has effectively 3 times the special attack it normally has.
Pidgey comes in with another Air Slash here, bringing Shiftry back down to half health.
It looks at this rate that the red Smeargle will win the damage race. Oh, especially with that crit.
That critical hit will knock out Pidgey and restore a lot of its health.
I was going to say that the blue Pidgey Smeargle needed a flinch to beat the red Shiftry Smeargle in a 1 versus 1, but it didn't get that, and on compounding that, it was also crit, so couldn't even get an extra hit in before fainting.
So Tropius is going to be... The Tropius Smeargle is up next here for the blue corner, as it goes in for a Giga Drain of its own.
Giga Drain versus Giga Drain, but one of these Smeargles has +4 special attack and the other one doesn't.
Speaking of +4, it's now at +6. Shiftry has maxed out its special attack stat.
Is this greed or is it smart? We will find out.
Tropius does outspeed Shiftry and comes in with another Giga Drain, and now Shiftry is down to 1/3 of its health.
Thanks for the compliment, Tox. Looks like it's winning the damage race of the Giga Drains. The Tropius one is a bit faster.
It is a little bit faster, and having a really nice base special attack has been able to allow it to hold on for a little bit longer.
Yeah. The
and another critical hit will knock it out. So it's going to be all up to the poor Regigigas Smeargle to try to clutch it here for the blue team.
I wonder what kind of finish a slow start will lead to. I guess we'll find out. It's not looking very good for it right now, though. Initially, before the battle, we said that the Regigigas Smeargle was one of the worst matchups against the Shiftry Smeargle due to its low attack from slow start.
And Shiftry is at +6 for his special attack as another Giga Drain comes into that Regigigas. But its high special defense allows it to not do quite as much damage.
Yeah, that Drain Punch did less than I was hoping it would do. And if it doesn't do a lot, it doesn't heal a lot either.
Let's see how much damage that actually will be hard to tell. Oh, another critical hit, and there it goes. Regigigas goes down. 3 crits there from Shiftry will knock out the blue corner.
It's a bad situation from Red just gets even worse. I mean, the bad situation for Blue just gets even worse with all those crits. Every Pokemon taken down by a critical Giga Drain coming from +6 special attack. That's 8x damage.
So congratulations to all the winners on the red team, 41% payout. The other 2 Smeargles didn't even have to do anything.
Congratulations to Red Team for winning. How do you like to input during the side games? I usually ride select.
That is also what I do. I believe... Yeah, I'm the 4th input there under Glitcher Red.
Yep, and I'm right next to you, apparently. Select sect.
There are 2 tokens on the lines. If we win both of them, I'm calling it right now, it's completely rigged.
That would be so rigged.
That would be great. I would just take them and run. Here they go. 2 tokens being distributed. Congratulations to the winners.
Congratulations to Toxturus and 0000 map. The Progress Congress wins tokens again.
There is a new match before us. Normal rules with switching off. On the blue corner, we have ourselves a Hitmontop, Glalie, and Bayleef.
On red, we have Raikou, Carvanha, and Zangoose.
So with switching off, what you see is what you get. These Pokemon's orders will be starting in the middle and working their way out.
Well, Hitmontop goes second, so it can't flinch with King's Rock. Usually, with King's Rock multi-hit moves, every single hit has an independent chance of flinching. So if a move is used multiple times, it has a decent chance of flinching after all the hits. That would come into play with Triple Kick, but because Raikou is faster, it can't flinch like that. It does get the advantage of having Technician on all of the hits at least.
Hitmontop could go for the agility to outspeed Raikou, but Raikou could prevent the flinches then by using extreme speed.
Yeah. If Raikou somehow beats Hitmontop, then it would be able to do pretty good because of Sunny Day and Weather Ball against Glalie and Bayleef, but Glalie also has Rain Dance and Weather Ball, so we might get some Weather Wars.
There is a potential of Weather Wars here, but if Glalie does set up the Rain Dance and Raikou goes down, Carvanha will be up next and will be getting a boost from that rain. Hey KB John, how are you doing?
Yeah, lots of Pokemon with weather here, and Bayleef has Sunny Day too, and Leaf Guard. Leaf Guard might come into play, maybe like with Zangoose using Poison Jab on Bayleef.
With Bayleef having Solar Beam actually as its grass move, it'll take at least 2 turns to set up, either using it straight away or using the Sunny Day first. So either way, it's going to take a little bit of damage before it can use its stab move.
Yeah, Leaf Guard prevents a Pokemon from being status when Sun is up. So I guess, yeah, the only point I see that could come into play would be Zangoose's Poison Jab against Bayleef, but Zangoose has high base attack, and Poison Jab is a high power move that's super effective, so I don't think the fact that Bayleef wouldn't be poisoned from that is too relevant in this matchup.
Zangoose does outspeed Bayleef, so it can maybe be able to pull off a Poison Jab and get Poison in before that Sun is set up. We'll have to wait and see here as we now get this match started. We are headed back to the Waterfall Coliseum for this match. Hitmontop and Raikou will be up first.
Alright, let's see if they'll go for Agility strat or if they'll just keep spamming Triple Kick against Raikou. Triple Kick doesn't always hit 3 times, it's based on probability. Sometimes Triple Kick even only hits once.
Shockwave, on the other hand, does not miss any time as it tears into Hitmontop as Triple Kick comes back.
2, does it get a third?
And
3,
then we do,
yep, and a crit,
a
wow.
critical hit.
That was really good.
Amount of damage. Wow, Raikou is now down to 77 health after that massive hit from Hitmontop.
The fact that the third hit was the one that crit was very important because every hit of Triple Kick does increasing damage. First one is 10, second one is 20, and the third one is 30.
Ooh, is that a 2 hit? Is that enough to knock it out?
2 hits is all it needs.
There it is, Raikou is now down, and Carvanha is up next. That critical hit really swayed things here for the blue corner. Let's see if they can keep the momentum in their corner.
Carvanha has really low physical defense too, and it's weak against Triple Kick, so Hitmontop might be able to kill it if it gets a 3 hit.
Carvanha does outspeed it and comes in with a waterfall.
Let's see if it manages to get a flinch. Nope, no flinch. Let's see how many hits Triple Kick gets.
These are super effective hits as... Ooh, there it is!
3
Carvanha
hits.
goes down from 3 hits of a Triple Kick.
I said that it would probably take 3 hits to kill Carvanha, but I didn't expect 2 hits to do that much damage. 2 hits is half the damage of Triple Kick, so I thought it would live with a little less than half health, but it almost killed it outright.
That Technician boost very clearly paying off here for Hitmontop, as Zangoose will be outspeeding it and finishing it off with Strength.
Yep, that finishes off Hitmontop, and now we have Glalie and Bayleef versus Zangoose.
Zangoose has quite a bit of work to do here, as the blue corner has 2 healthy Pokemon still in their corner.
Alright, let's see what strategy that blue team chooses to employ with Glalie. It has pretty high physical defenses around base 80.
Oh, there it is!
Self-destruct.
Kapow! Glalie is down, and so is Zangoose.
That finishes off Zangoose.
So all that talk about Bayleef and using Solar Beam and Leaf Guard did not matter as Zangoose goes down to that self-destruct from Glalie.
Yep.
Game, set, and match. Blue corner. Congratulations, underdog payout once again, 182%.
Yeah, Hitmontop overperformed in that fight compared to my expectations because it got 3 hits of triple kick a lot of the time, and that's not a common result. And also, on the first time, not only did triple kick crit, but the third hit, which does half of the damage of the entire move, was the one that crit.
Also getting a Technician boost and Stab boost, that did quite a bit of damage and really swung the momentum into the blue corner, and it never left.
Tuxters, here you go. Hashtag positivity. All caps.
There are currently 2 tokens on the line. Thanks to BreeGriff19, he has been adding 1 token to the pot since we have began commentary.
Thank you, BreeGriff.
BreeGriff, you demand.
It adds up after all these commentary sessions that I've seen you doing this.
And congratulations to the 2 recipients of the tokens.
Zelda music.
Oh boy, there we go. I see myself a Lanturn on the blue corner. Alright, Faithful, how about you read off your team first this time?
Alright, red team has Jigglypuff, Kirlia, and Weezing.
And the blue team has a Duskull, Lanturn, and Staravia. And something to note about this match, it is a random order match, which means these Pokemon's orders will be shuffled up at the beginning of... at once time clock has ticked down. And
is Lanturn your favorite Pokemon?
Lanturn is my favorite Pokemon. I love Lanturn. Lanturn's awesome.
What do you think of its chances in this battle?
Lanturn does seem to be pretty strong. Thunderbolt and Water Pulse are nothing to sneeze at. And Weezing is not known for its special defense, nor is Jigglypuff whatsoever.
Weezing does have haste to shut down Icy Wind and Flash, though, if it comes down to that. But then again, if it comes down to Lanturn versus Weezing, then probably Staravia can finish it off. Especially since it has Roost. But that's assuming that those are like the last 2 people. You can't really assume that because of random order.
Yeah, the random order will affect quite a few things here, and switching is of course off.
I did say hashtag positivity, BreeGriff. I'll say it again for you though, since you're donating tokens kindly to everyone. Hashtag positivity.
Really, Diana? Dendy face token, Kappa Kappa. Another thing I really like about Lanturn is that it has quite a bit of HP.
Yeah, Lanturn is fairly bulky.
It always seems like it has the wrong ability for the match that's at hand. When it like needs Water Absorb, it has Volt Absorb. When it needs Volt Absorb, it has Water Absorb.
Yeah, Volt Absorb would be really useful for this fight. You know, when I was younger, I used to really like Pokemon that were bulky because of their HP, instead of Pokemon that were bulky because of their base defenses, because back then, you know, the HP bars would go down based on the amount of HP a Pokemon had. So, like, for a Pokemon like Lanturn or a Wigglytuff, it would take forever for their HP to go down, so it kind of felt like they were, like,
not
more
taking
defensive.
As much?
Yeah, like they're barely taking anything, even if it's still the same amount percentage-wise.
So you must have loved Chansey.
Yeah, Chansey is pretty cool.
Alright, the match has started. A quick shuffle, and we will see Staravia and Jigglypuff take to the battlefield first.
Especially in the first generation, Chansey was overpowered because its special attack was as high as its special defense. Staravia versus Jigglypuff. That's pretty good for blue team, assuming that the Zap Cannons don't hit, but red team's going to try to use Gravity into Zap Cannon probably because Gravity increases the accuracy of moves. But Cute Charm might mix things up here.
So the air in the Coliseum is getting heavy, and Staravia could not stay airborne.
Staravia is already attracted to Jigglypuff, so if it takes Zap Cannon and is paralyzed as well, it might not be able to move.
Oh, it is immobilized by love, and Jigglypuff is able to connect with Zap Cannon. Super effective, and Staravia goes down just under half health. But
now we have
paralyzed.
Paratract. Paralysis plus Attraction.
Not looking good here for the blue corner, as Jigglypuff is now outspeeding it and comes in with another Zap Cannon.
And this is where the Volt Absorb would come into play and prevent the Zap Cannon that can paralyze Lanturn, but because Lanturn doesn't have that, it's probably going to get paralyzed here.
That is very likely here. Lanturn is now out on the battlefield, as it looks to do battle with this Jigglypuff now.
Who knows? Thunderbolt might paralyze it. Oh, it looks like Jigglypuff survives, and it is not paralyzed, and it heals up with its Citrus Berry, 1/4 of its health.
Jigglypuff has switched over to Mega Kick here. Very solid hit.
I think I would have gotten the Zap Cannon off.
I agree there. I believe Zap Cannon would have been a little bit stronger, would have done neutral damage on Lanturn, but Lanturn will get the finish off Jigglypuff, unparalyzed. No, Jigglypuff holds
it doesn't
on.
get finished off.
I forgot about the Citrus Berry here, but
the
Jigglypuff
second
goes
Mega
for
Kick.
another Mega Kick. Gravity has returned to normal here in the Coliseum, as Lanturn will definitely be finishing off Jigglypuff with this final Thunderbolt.
I guess their thought is that they can maybe paralyze it with Kirlia Thunder Wave or just keep attacking it. Maybe they want to set up on it with Calm Mind. It looks like people are conflicted in their inputs, but we'll see what they decide to do.
There are many different ways to tackle this match here, as the red corner now sends out Kirlia.
Kirlia does have pretty low base stats though, and it becomes dramatically stronger when it evolves into Gardevoir, but in its second form it's not too impressive.
Kirlia has traced water absorb there, so Lanturn will not be able to use its Water Pulse attack.
This is where if it had Volt Absorb it would go against it a bit because it wouldn't be able to use Thunderbolt because Kirlia would have traced Volt Absorb. Especially since Red Team didn't opt to use Zap Cannon anyway.
They could have then switched to Water Pulse in that instance.
Yeah, but Thunderbolt's like 50% stronger, so it probably would have taken like... Kirlia could have probably survived 3. Oh, but it does paralyze.
That Psychic will knock out Lanturn, and now Duskull will be sent in. Poor Lanturn. Fish. Kirlia is, however, paralyzed here, and so Duskull will likely be finishing it off with its Nightshade.
Alright, then it comes down to Duskull versus Weezing. Weezing does have Shadow Ball here, but Duskull might be able to pull some miracle off with a combination of Trick Room and Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp. You never know.
Weezing is sent out, and the last Pokemon from each team will take the field. Shadow Ball comes in, massive damage.
I'd say Weezing has the advantage here, but it might be able to do Trick Room into Will-O-Wisp and then Pain Split, because it can survive another Shadow Ball, unless that was a low roll, and the next Shadow Ball roll will be higher. Looks like you're doing what I suggested.
The Weezing is now burned thanks to that Will-O-Wisp here, as Weezing will respond with another Shadow Ball. Maybe hoping to drop Duskull's special defense or just finish it off right now. No! Duskull holds on.
Looks like the first Shadow Ball was an average roll, and this second one was an average roll too. It does have a bit of healing from the berry juice.
I don't know if that berry juice will matter here. Weezing suffers from its burn as Duskull looks to do Pain Split this turn.
Yep, gets the Pain Split off, it outspeeds due to Trick Room, and that'll bring Weezing lower, especially since it probably has higher base HP.
Duskull is back up over half health here, but Weezing comes in with another Shadow Ball, taking it right back down.
This strategy won't work for blue too much longer, because due to the burn and the Shadow Ball damaging, even though they're sharing HP, it's not like Duskull is unconditionally healing. They average the HP, so the amount it will heal becomes less and less. Probably after this Pain Split, it won't be able to heal enough to survive the next Shadow Ball.
I don't believe it will either, as Duskull takes another Shadow Ball from Weezing and goes down. And I took a look there, Weezing was at 115 HP, so Nightshade would not have finished it off either.
Well, it's a win for Red Team. Congratulations on your 127% payout. Being the slight underdog, still managing to win, that's pretty good. They did get a good order though, with Jigglypuff in first, managing to zap Cannon Staravia, and then it performed pretty favorably against Lanturn too, with even though it didn't paralyze with Zap Cannon, the Mega Kick's damage still added up, 120 power plus stab, and also Mega Kick normally has 70% accuracy, but due to the gravity, it benefited from that.
Is it normally 70 or 75?
It might be 75, I'll check.
I think it's 75, but either way, with the gravity, it made it so it would essentially not miss whatsoever.
Yeah, it was 75. That's still pretty inaccurate normally though.